Hi guys, it's Granny Tana speaking. Welcome to this FS25 mod update preview video. In this video I'll show you the upcoming update for my TARDIS mod. And I guess you all know the TARDIS mod, and it is a series of trailers until now with an unrealistic capacity. And in the update we got the free color choice for all trailers and machines that we have, as you can see. So you can have free color choice for all of the appliances, also the older one. And then there is another small improvement for this water barrel, and I added the ability to transport slurry and digestate. And yeah, therefore I painted this in brown. And yeah, my suggestion would be, if you want to transport slurry and milk, you can do both with one, but in my imagination, which likes to do a little bit role playing, this seems so terrible. So maybe you buy two of them, one for the slurry and one for milk and water. But you are free to use one for everything. That's just how I do it with two different ones. And I always paint one in brown, that is for the slurry. Okay, so and now about the big update thingy, the big addition to this pack. It's a combine harvester with an unrealistic capacity and with a variety of headers. And I want to show it to you on the field, and therefore we buy new ones, and then you can also see how you can configure all this stuff. And as you can see at this icon, I'm not completely done with the update. So I need to do some small things like the icon, the description of all the new update functions, the speed runner, the test runner, and such things. But I hope that I can upload it to the Modhub tomorrow, and the waiting time for updates is 7 days at the moment, 7 work days, so it's around 1.5 weeks, and then comes the testing, and I don't know how fast the testing will be, because it's a quite big update. Maybe it will take a little bit longer. And I hope they will be happy with everything I did. And then it could be fast that you get it. If they are not completely happy and I have to change some things, it could take longer. That's how it is. Okay, here we have the TARDIS combine harvester. And it is based on the small Massey Ferguson that we have. And it is my idea of the TARDIS mod objects to use a rather small thing from the outside that is bigger at the inside, like the original TARDIS from Doctor Who. And therefore I chose the smallest tractor that we have, or the small and old one. Yeah, but it's not so small after all, and with this modifications it's even bigger. You can change the horsepowers with this model, and so if you pay 10,000 bucks more, you get 400 horsepowers. That is good if you want to work with wider headers. And I tried it out. It doesn't work with every header. Some are too low on the ground, but with the MacDon header, the big one, it worked, and I think then it's good to go. Okay, but we stay with the normal horsepower. And you can change the capacity. Here first we have the normal one with 8,000 liter, and then we have a medium sized with 80,000 liter. And a lot of you guys wished those medium sized capacities for all of the trailers too. But that was not possible, because the way how this the settings work is not that the game remembers, okay, I have the loading wagon that is 260,000 liters big, but it remembers I have the loading wagon with the second configuration. And therefore I couldn't squeeze something in between the small and the big one. And I could have only put it behind. And that would have been so confusing. So starting with 26,000 liter, then 260,000 liter, then 50,000 liter. It would have been too much support questions, and therefore I decided, okay, I leave it as it is for the trailers that are in the mod right now. But for future trailers and things like combine, I make in between sizes. So like this medium capacity with 80,000 liter, which is always really big already. But if you want to have the XL capacity, you can go for 200,000 liters. And then you can choose the color. What could we choose? Maybe a green one? Yeah, it looks like a frog. Maybe a different one. This dark green. I like this dark green. Okay. And the rim color as well. We can choose a lighter one. And here, this is still the red from the Massey Ferguson. I couldn't find the place where to change it. It was not possible. And therefore I thought, okay, then I just leave it red. The fire extinguishers, they stay red anyhow. Yeah, it is what it is. But you can choose the main color. And so let's buy it. Okay. And then we go to the headers. And with the headers, I couldn't make it as configuration, the speed of the header. And therefore we have such a variety. And this is the normal grain header, the same like for the base game Massey Ferguson. And it has the same speed, the same width, and only color choice. And then we have the fast grain header, and you can work with 25 kilometers per hour. So quite a bit faster, but not as fast as, for example, with the Colossus mod. So in my imagination, the Tardis mod is more for the smaller stuff that is made rather big. And the Colossus mod is for the ones who like the really big machines, extremely big and fast. So we have two different niches, and I'm happy to stay in my niche with the Tardis mod and keep the extreme niche free for the Colossus mod, and I guess it will come rather soon. I don't know anything, but yeah, I think it will come. So now we can choose a color. Oh, let's go for this dark red. It looks like Massey Ferguson more or less. It's a hardy red, okay. And this dark blue doesn't show the... Yeah, choose something. Okay, I think this is okay. And we could even choose the design color. And I think this is quite nice. Okay, so we buy it. Is this a fast one? Yes, it is. And here we have 3 corn headers. This is the normal one and this is the fast one. And we choose something. Let's go for some green, because sometimes corn is green. Now, this is not a good reason, but I stay with it. And then we have the special poplar header. You can harvest poplar with it. And I tried to integrate it into the corn header, but that was not working, because for the poplar harvest you need fill type converter, and that transforms poplar to wood chips, and that was not compatible with harvesting corn and sunflower like for the other corn header, and therefore I had to make 2 of them. But I think if you have a nice poplar field, you can live with it to pay 35,000 extra, because yeah, it regrows, you are much faster with your harvest and you earn quite a lot of money. So, what could be a nice color for the poplar? We choose that because it is so gray beige like. Oh, and with all the colors, you have this custom color choice. You could even make it metallic and so. This is built in all the color choices. Yes, why not this? Just for the fun of it. Okay, so now we go and harvest a little bit. First, no, other direction. First some wheat. Like so. And we need to unfold the combine. So, now, brace yourself for the extremely fast speed. It's not so extreme, but I think for harvesting it's quite fast. And it's not so fast like with the Colossus that I would have to giggle the whole time. But I think it's fast enough. I just do some very sloppy harvesting here to show the speed to you. So, a little bit further behind. Okay, so now deactivate this and empty it. Wheat 0, because now we go for the corn. And if you want to use this and buy this for corn and for poplar, then I would suggest that you choose different colors for both of the headers, because they look the same, and then yeah, you can recognize which header is what. So here we have the same speed. And that looks a little bit strange because I had grass growing there for some other testing. It is still my testing surroundings. And we have the tractor standing inside. I forgot about it. But that is the corn harvest. Like so. Maize. Good. And now we do the poplar harvest. And I really hope that Giants is okay with it. Because, yeah, the whole pack is cheaty. And therefore I'm hopeful. But yeah, it is really a different use of a combine harvester. But it would make life with poplar so much easier. So, and this is 10 kilometers per hour right now, but I want to speed it up to 15 kilometers per hour. I think that's okay for the poplar, because I don't want to exaggerate it too much. Here you can see we harvest the poplar and we get wood chips in our bunker. And it's easy. And it will be 50% faster. This is one of the changes I still have to do. Okay then. So I will do my last changes and new icon description and such. Last testing, then uploading, and then hoping for the best that it is tested fast and won't get a review. And then when I know what they allow and how it will be in the end, then I'll make the update, not preview, update presentation video. Yes, that's it. And for you that you can see, okay, that is how the update is working and what is included and such. And that will be released at the same time as the update will be released. Okay. And maybe you wonder what will come next for this pack, because it's still early in the lifetime of FS25, and therefore I'm planning quite a lot of updates for this mod, maybe every few months or so. And I already have several wishes, and in the update after this, I guess I will make an even bigger loading wagon. Yeah, also with the typical Tardis features, and a slurry tank that is not just for transporting slurry, but for putting slurry on the field. Yeah, those are my plans for the update after this update. Okay then. If you want to buy FS25 or a DLC, feel free to use my code OMATANA. You'll find the link for the PC version in the video description. It doesn't cost you anything extra and supports me a lot. Now I wish you a wonderful day, thank you for watching, and all the best till next time. Tschüss!